Hey there altos and welcome to today's class. This is After the Goldrush by Neil Young. And if you can get past my crazy hair, which has gone very, very curly today, we'll get started. So you're going to start off, the sopranos will start the song and they're singing the main tune all the way through. So you're going to be singing a harmony part. You're going to hear them do, well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armour coming, saying something about a queen. They finished there, you're coming in here, so la 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 la. Queen will be there, you will be here. And you're going to have, there were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. All in one breath. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. Don't worry about pronouncing any of the G's on the end of all the verbs: singing, playing, crying, laughing. There's all sorts in this song. It's a very loose, casual, Americanized kind of performance. So after that, you're going to shoot up. So you've done archers split the tree. You're going to shoot up to there was a... But don't worry, altos, you're coming straight back down. So you've just got two little notes in every verse like that. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun. Let's just do that again because it's a really weird line, that one. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun. The note is weird. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. So you've got a long breeze there, so do take the breaths where you see me take the breaths. I'm sort of separating the phrasing into little chunks so you get enough breath. So that would be all in one. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Yeah? Floating on the breeze. Breathe in on count 8. You're going to finish with, look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. And it repeats, look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. And that's your whole verse done. And to be honest, once you've done the whole first verse and chorus, everything is exactly the same throughout. It's 3 verses. And they do the same thing, it's just different phrasing because of the different lyrics. So let's try that whole thing. You'll hear, well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armour coming, saying something about a queen. You'll hear, there were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. So you get 2 little counts there and then you're going straight into verse 2. So you've done 1970s. I was lying in a burned out basement. Now there's quite a few words in the rest of the song where you're singing two notes on one word, as in I was lying. Yeah, I was lying, which feels very unnatural. You're splitting the lie and the ing on 2 different notes. I was lying in a burned is another one, we're kind of going back the other way. I was lying in a burned out basement. Yeah, so verse 2. I was lying in a burned out basement. And here we're going to do this. With a full moon in my eyes. So we're going to stretch out the full and the moon and try and make it as poetic and visual as we can so that the song comes alive and becomes very visual for the audience when we get an audience again. So, I was lying in a burned out basement with a full moon in my eyes. don't forget to come up on eyes. Full moon in my eyes. Then I was hoping for replacement. And this is I was hoping for replacement, not hoping for a replacement, yeah? The 4 is over 2 notes again. I was hoping for replacement. When the sun bursts through the skies. Try that bit. When the sun bursts through the sky. I'm never sure if it's sky or skies. I think it's actually sky, but follow your lyrics. Okay, so you've had now. I was lying in a burned out basement with a full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for replacement when the sun bursts through the sky. Now you're going to do that shoot up thing that you did in the first verse, but this time instead of there was a fanfare, you've got there was a band, and you're going to stretch the band because it fits over 2 notes. There was a band playing in my head, and it's offbeat. There was a band playing in my head, and again take a little breath just before in my head because you've got the long note coming up here. And I felt like getting high. So that's the long note like you had with breeze in the first verse. Yeah, so now you've had there was a band playing in my head and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Now that bit's a bit weird. I was thinking about what a friend had said. 2 notes on the friend again. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Same again. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. And that takes us into verse 3. So the start of the verse 3, the whole verse is exactly the same, but you're going to be oohing at this point now. We're going to focus on the sopranos at this point, like they had at the beginning of the song. So you're going to take what you would usually sing, but you're going to ooh it, which always feels weird when you've got lots of hoo bits. If you had the words, they would be, well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. But you don't have the words. So you need to sort of imagine those lines in your head. Obviously use the lyrics while you're learning them. But imagine that phrasing in your head and ooh it, but think of the lyrics so that you get all the timing right. So it should sound like this. Ooh. And then you can come in. So that ooh always sounds a little bit weird when you hear it on its own. It will all blend in nicely with everybody else though. Then you come in with, there were children crying and colours flying all around the chosen ones. All the same as you had when you first came in at the very beginning of the song. Yeah, let's try that again. There were children crying and colours flying all around the chosen ones. Now at this point, everybody's going to come back in. So we've had some oohs passing around the choir, and now everybody's back to the words. So we're going to really play with this all in a dream, all in a dream. So we want it to sound really dreamy-like and wafty. There's a technical term for you. We're going wafty with All in a Dream. So really play with the dynamics here just to get that lovely poetic feel to it. All in a dream, all in a dream, the loading had begun. There's your long note for this phrase. The loading had begun. I think the lyrics, by the way, are Neil Young having a dream about Mother Earth's resources being dug up and sold for profit. So if you're thinking, what on earth is this song about? It is difficult to decipher, but if Wikipedia and Google are to be believed, then that's what it's about, just to give you some context. So he's talking about dreaming about all the Earth's resources being flown away to somewhere else. So that line again is, all in a dream, all in a dream, the loading had begun. They were flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. And that line repeats, flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home. But then we're going to do this. Yeah, so you're stopping on the word home. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home, and then you stay for that note for and just drop that note at the end. That's it, lovely. We'll have a little slide onto that note, so it'll, rather than being it'll be and there'll be a lovely resolution at the end, which we always like in choir. Good, we're going to do the whole thing all in one go. So you will hear, well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armour coming, saying something about a queen coming here. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. I was lying in a burned out basement with a full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. There were children crying and colours flying all around the chosen one. All in a dream, all in a dream, the loading had begun. They were flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home. Lovely, well done, altos. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you at the next rehearsal. Oh, I forgot to say, the split screen video of this, so the all parts together, is a little collaboration I did with Anna Tabush and Dominic Stitchbury. You probably know Dominic from Spooky Men or Chaps Choir. And so we split the parts together. We tried a little collaboration this time. I know you always get me singing everything at you, so it might be nice to have a little bit of a change. So you'll be following Anna. She's singing the alto part for this. So check out the middle section of that 3-part screen if you want to sing along with all the parts together.